Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry I've been missing for a while recently. I've been quite busy with work. As I mentioned on my Instagram, I'm an accountant, so it's been financial year end for my company, so I've just not had the time really to make a video. It's been hard enough getting content out every day as it is, so I'm going to try and get back on the YouTube and make more regular videos. So about a week ago now, I put up a post about a Q&A. So I've got a few questions in and I'm just going to go through and basically answer them. I've not really prepared anything, so it's going to be a straight up answer. And I do apologise if I slip up a little bit. I'm so tired right now, to the point I didn't even go to the gym today. So yeah, we're going to kick it off. I'm going to tag all the people that asked the questions in the comment section, so go and check them out, give them a follow. So we're going to start off with @AmyBFit_. She asked me how tall I am. She knows how tall I am because I went and met her down in London a couple of weeks ago. I went to see a friend down in London and then met up with Amy to go to the place where she works called Surge Fitness, where we did an EMS workout. It's sort of a running joke between me and Amy because she's quite short, I'm reasonably tall. So I'm actually 6'4", and Amy's a little pygmy and she's about 5'2", as you can see in the photo that I'm going to put up on the screen now. The next one is from Gymnazo, which is actually a t-shirt that I've got on right now, and I'll put a post of that up now. They asked me, do I ever train arms in low rep ranges, sort of 1 to 5? And I do, but I tend to sort of cycle through the different rep ranges. So for a while I'll work on sort of up to 15 reps to get a bit of muscular endurance. Then I'll go down to 10 reps, which is sort of a middle ground between strength training and endurance training. And then I go down to sort of 5 reps, and then even on sort of the main lift, so your bench press, your deadlift, your squat, I'll go down as low as the 1 rep max. I tend to stay away from the lower rep ranges just because I play football, so I've got to stay mobile for that. I can't be turned into a sort of power lifter sort of physique. I've got to stay mobile. I'm already 6'4" as it is, and I'm around 100 kilos, so that's heavy enough to lug around the football pitch for 90 minutes. Callum Glendinning_PL asked me what my favourite food was, and that's got to be a steak and chips, and the steak has got to be medium rare. If you're having it any more than that, I don't think we can be friends. Just saying. The next one, King Monkey Punk, who I actually met at Body Power this year on the Ghost lifestyle stand, which is this jumper. He's asked me, have I ever considered strength training or power training, which sort of takes me back to the lower rep ranges. I have considered it and sort of weighed it up, and it's just not worth it considering I play football on a regular basis. So there's nothing worse than sort of being unfit whilst playing football. I can't imagine what it would be like being unmobile at playing football. We have spoken, me and Callan and another lad called Sam, who's asked me a question further down. They both live over in Bordeaux in France, and well, we'll see what happens. We may link up sort of maybe early next year, see what we can get done. The next one is from Joel Scott Fitness, who actually lives across the water from me, and we've been speaking for God knows how many months and we've still not trained. Joel has literally recently been sponsored by My Protein, so congrats to Joel. He's getting me back on this one. It's pretty disgusting. Would you rather have sex with your mum in your dad's body or your dad in your mum's body? Cheers, Joel. I don't even think I can answer that one. I will get you back though, Joel. Seriously. Next one from Wex is Fit. He's asked me, do I see fitness as a career in the future? So I actually made my fitness account literally based on the joy of being fit and healthy, going to the gym, playing football. I just wanted a platform to sort of share that with people and meet new people, and I've met a hell of a lot of people over the last, well, 9-10 months. And if something comes of my fitness account, then it's a bonus, but at the moment my career is an accountant in Manchester. So until anything changes, that's the way I will be going forward. If anything pops up in the future that I can possibly work alongside my accountancy, or if something bigger than that comes up, then I'll have to wait up at the time. But at the moment, my focus is on becoming an accountant. The next one from Genius Living. What are your thoughts about alkalized water and how important it is to your health? I'll be honest, I had to Google this one, and it's quite fitting actually. I've just been to Tesco and I thought I picked up a water, and I picked up Lucozade Sport Fit Water, which is a purified electrolyte water for hydration. I just thought it was water. It tastes like water, so. But yeah, I had a quick Google about alkalized water and some of the benefits and some of the negatives. Some of the benefits aren't technically proven. Anti-aging, immune system support, weight loss and cancer resistance. I mean, seems a lot of health benefits, especially the last one and the first one about anti-aging, considering it's just alkalized water, which means there's a pH level over 7. And apparently there's got to be some other things before it can be called alkalized water, I'm not too sure. But the negatives are nausea, vomiting, muscle twitches and confusion. And I'm confused enough as it is, so I don't need that in my life. I will just carry on drinking tap water as usual. So, sorry I couldn't give you more of a scientific answer on that one, but yeah, I've not really looked into it. Sam.J. Kelly, who's the other guy I met at Body Power. Me and Sam have talked quite a lot since we met back in May at the Ghost Lifestyle stand, and I've actually sort of worked as his little deliverer because Ghost don't actually deliver over to France yet, so we've been delivering them from the US into my house and then my house onto France to Sam. So yeah, nothing dodgy going on, promise. But yeah, what got me into fitness? So I've literally done sports all my life, so it's not as if I've just got into it. I've always done it. So I played football like competitively for a team since I was 7. I've done swimming, I've done taekwondo, I've done athletics, I've done rowing. So when I was rowing, I got to GB trials twice. I was the top 100 in the country for my sort of age group, it doesn't sound that great, but considering the short time scale that it happened, so I actually started doing it just before I was 16, and within 6 months I was at GB trials, and I did the same the year after. Oh, my light's gone off. Oh, yep, thanks. There we go. So yeah, it was a quick hill battle with rowing because I was sort of competing mainly against private school kids because it's not a cheap sport. There's quite a few sort of rich schools and families that are involved in rowing, so it's the sort of rocky situation, so where you're in a cheap rundown gym against someone who has all the technology that you could have, all the meal plans, all the fitness plans. Sort of, you get up, you train, you go to school, you come home, you train. I'm not saying that's sort of an excuse for why I didn't make the cut, but it definitely would have helped at the time. But yeah, I just I love fitness as a whole, and that's why I made the account, basically, and I'm glad I have. The last question from Jake Layla Fitness, who's actually in Manchester, and another person that I've spoken to about working out a fair few times, and we've still not got round to it, even though his gym's round the corner from my work. Has asked, how do you stay motivated and what's your favourite pre-workout? So I stay motivated by taking measurements of what weights I'm lifting. So pretty much every session I've got in my phone on an app called Workout, I think it's called, something like that. So I basically log all my weights and keep track of them, so to make sure I'm keeping up the progress. And I'm always battling against myself, so I'll take my progress pictures on my phone, which I find is a really good way of seeing where you're up to, because you may not think you've changed in the mirror, but if you look back at a photo from a couple of months ago, then you'll see a difference, either positively or negatively, and then just adjust into that change. So I'm constantly working to be that best version of myself. I mean, it's quite cliche, but sort of when I went on holiday, I was quite close to the sort of the 15 stone mark. I enjoyed myself for pretty much a month. I went to Cologne on a drinking football tournament with the lads from work. I then went to Spain with my family, and I've been to Riga with the lads as well. So it was basically a month solid of drinking nearly every single day, and that obviously took a toll. It wasn't too bad. I came home at about 15 stone 12, so it was probably about a 10-pound swing in my weight, but I got that back down and back under control now. My favourite pre-workout, it's a tough one, because I really like the Optimum Nutrition pink lemonade one, the gold standard. The taste of it is just on point, and the sort of kick it gives me. So like after a long day at work, I can be quite tired. I get up quite early in the morning, around 5, half 5, and then I work all day I travel to Manchester, work all day, come home, and I just need that sort of kick of energy. And I think it was around the 275 milligram of caffeine, so that was a really good boost. Close to that was the Ghost Lifestyle range. I had a couple of them. There was a Christian Guzman one, which was my favourite one. That was blue lime. That was again a really good taste and a great kick. I've recently just got the new MyProtein Phase Tech flavour of orange and mango. I've had it about 3 times now, and that is again up there with the best. And it's so hard when it comes around to getting new supplements of which one do I go for, because I like so many different ones now. Like the standard of pre-workouts came up so much, because I remember when I first started taking it, I was like, I don't really think this is for me. The taste of it's not that great, and it's just making me feel a bit weird. But since I've tried different brands, different flavours, you can definitely tell that the game of pre-workout is stepping up, which is really good to see, because I think it's quite important in a lot of people's workouts, especially for people who work maybe shifts, or literally like myself, like get up and travel quite a bit. So yeah, they were my favourite questions from the Q&A. If you have any further questions, either ask me on my Instagram, which is at GW_fit, or just pop them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, I said that I was going to make sure I was trying to make more YouTube videos. If there's any other sort of areas you'd like me to cover, then please just let me know, either again in the comments or on my Instagram. Thanks for watching. I hope this has been useful. I hope I sort of made sense. I know I was waffling quite a little bit, but yeah, it feels good to be sort of back in front of the camera. I'm getting more used to it now. Like at first it was quite daunting, and you get all nervous and sweaty and clammy, and it feels a bit more natural now. So yeah, hopefully be making more videos. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and show some love on my Instagram. Thank you very much, and see you soon.